Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a quick introduction. Well, I say quick, I'm going to try and make it quick. Introduction to Instagram search. I'm going to tell you what it is, why it's important. I'm going to tell you what you can do, utilize it to help you grow and reach more people on Instagram. So if that sounds of interest, carry on watching. So first of all, what is Instagram search? Instagram search is basically the system which allows you to search through millions of posts and accounts and videos and content to find content that you are interested in. So for example, if I wanted to learn more about cooking, I would search the word food or cooking or recipes into Instagram. So let me just do a live demo with you right now. So I've opened up Instagram and I've pressed this icon on the bottom there with the little magnifying glass. And then it's come up with something that says search. And then it also comes up with suggestions of things that you might want to search for, because they obviously pay attention to me. Funny that festival outfit's there. I don't think that should be on my business page. But anyway, I'm going to search for recipes. Here we go. You'll see that it comes up with the option to click on the recipe keyword, and then you get a bunch of different content which Instagram has decided is worthy of your eyes and which is related to the word recipe. So you can browse it and you can even see additional keywords at the top there, which allows you to browse more specific areas even further. So why does this matter? Why is Instagram search relevant to you? Now, if you get really good at utilizing Instagram search and you actually optimize your profile and your content to the point where your posts are showing up under keywords, you are getting access to a really warm audience. And who I define as a warm audience are people who are basically super likely to enjoy your content, right? So in sales, you call them like a warm lead because they're someone who's likely to purchase whatever you're selling. So in this context, let's imagine that I've just searched for recipes online. I've just searched for recipes on Instagram. So I am looking for content about food recipes. I'm seeking that content out. Actively seeking that content out. If you position yourself in front of me by utilizing Instagram search and I find your content, the chances of me deciding to follow you are pretty high because I'm looking for someone who shares recipes and you're that person. So now I've met you, I've seen your profile, and I'm probably gonna click. And after that, I'm probably gonna follow you because we've already established I am looking for accounts that share recipes, right? So that's why Instagram search is important to you, and that is why you need to learn to utilize it. Okay, so we've spoken about what search is, why it's important. Now I want to quickly talk about what happens when you search for content on Instagram's backend. So Instagram's almighty algorithm, what does it do, or what signals does it look for when you are actually searching a keyword? So the first thing it's going to look at is the actual text that you've used. So say you're searching recipes, Instagram will notice that you're searching for recipes, and then it will scour posts, bios, profile names for that word, for the word recipe. And that is one of the ways that it's going to identify potential content to show you. Now, the other thing that it looks at is that person's activity. So the person who's searching for recipes, so in this example, me, it's going to look at what kind of accounts I usually engage with, what kind of hashtags do I follow, that kind of stuff. And if they find any accounts that I have engaged with in the past and who is using those keywords, they're more likely to show that person's content to me first or higher up in the ranking than other people's content. Now, the last thing they look at is basically the popularity of the content. So in this example, I've searched recipe. Instagram has looked at all the content what uses that keyword, all the profiles and the bios what uses that keyword. Then they've looked at, okay, so which of these does Jade usually interact with? Which of these hashtags does she follow? And then, because say they've done all that and they've still got 500,000 posts to potentially show me, they're then going to look at the popularity of the post. So this is when things like the number of likes, the shares, the comments, all that kind of stuff, they're going to look at those signals to figure out, okay, which of this content is the highest quality? And then once they've gone through those 3 steps, they're going to land at the content that they're going to show me and also the order of which they're going to show me that content. So what are my top tips for utilizing Instagram search and trying to get yourself as high up in that ranking as possible? So my first tip for you is to include keywords in your Instagram bio, ideally in your name, but also in just the general copy of your bio. You also want to be paying attention to what keywords you're using in your captions and of course your hashtags. People keep on saying that hashtags don't work, they're useless. Even if you're having trouble getting reach from the hashtags you're using themselves, which if you have, I recommend checking out this video. I share my complete hashtag strategy with you in it. But even if you're having issues getting reach on your hashtags, please know that your hashtags are still serving a purpose. And that purpose is that it's helping Instagram categorize what your content is. You using the hashtag recipe is increasing your chances of that post showing up when I search for the keyword recipe. And the last tip I'm going to give you is to focus on your engagement. So I mentioned before that one of the signals that Instagram looks for is whether or not the person searching that keyword has engaged with your account in the past. Now, engagement works two ways, and more often than not, if you get good at giving engagement, you often get engagement back. I have a whole video on this, which I'm going to link to up here. I recommend giving it a watch if you're keen to hear more about how you can improve your engagement and encourage more people to engage with your content. So that was my super quick whistle-stop tour of Instagram search, what it means, why it matters, and some quick tips on how you can start to utilize it. If you're looking for something a lot more in depth, then lucky for you, I am creating an Instagram marketing course. This course will be for all business owners who are looking to scale their businesses using Instagram. So the course is not ready yet. I am working super hard on it, but I do have a mailing list that you can sign up to. And if you do, you will be the first to hear about when it's launched, and you'll also get an exclusive discount. Now, if you're keen to hear more from me about Instagram tips and tricks, I recommend checking out this video. It's all about the Instagram Reels algorithm, where I break it down, I explain to you how it works, which is going to help you get more views. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.